Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Thursday, July 6th, 2023. I am Fredicia Liburd. Two bills were introduced when the Nevis Island Assembly convened on Thursday, July 6th. Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honourable Mark Brantley, introduced and had read a first time the Nevis Business Corporation Amendment Bill 2023, a bill to amend the Nevis Business Corporation Ordinance Cap 7.01 and for matters related thereto and connected therewith. He also introduced and had read a first time the Nevis Limited Liability Company Amendment Bill 2023, a bill to amend the Nevis Limited Liability Company Ordinance Cap 7.04 and for matters related thereto and connected therewith. The sitting also heard statements by ministers of the Nevis Island Administration, the Honourable Troy Liburd, the Honourable Daniel Nisbet, the Honourable Eric Evelyn, and the Honourable Spencer Brand. In addition to the NIA ministers, opposition members, the Honourable Cleone Stapleton Simmons, and the Honourable Dr. Janice Daniel Hodge addressed the Assembly on the adjournment. On Saturday, July 1st, 2023, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis officially launched its Elevate program. Elevate effectively revamps the Alternative Lifestyle Paths program, commonly referred to as the PEACE program. Naeemah Hazelle, Permanent Secretary in the Prime Minister's Office, says the reformed program features three options. The first is elevation through training and certification.
It will look at training, certification programs, internships. We have local businesses who have offered to do training for our ALP participants. Currently, the ALP participants have been separated by zones. We've got Zone 1, Zone 2, and Zone 3. In future, our participants will actually be defined by training categories or these program option categories. So should you be interested, from our registration, we just determined that we had a lot of interest in certain areas, plumbing, construction, etc. So you would then be now re-registered into the groups that are related to your skill sets.
Elevation through capacity building will see the participants exposed to opportunities for skills training and learning how to enter a formal procurement process.
It is our interest to help our clients to bid for projects and to allow them to bid within the ALP program. The participants would be permitted to bid for the opportunities in terms of, say, trucking, for carrying garbage, if we're having workshops, and we need food preparation, they would be allowed to bid for those as well. That's an opportunity for them to practice the process of bidding and proposal writing. And then, of course, looking at some of the contracts that we can offer through the government of St. Kitts and Nevis.
The third option, elevation through entrepreneurship, speaks to improving existing businesses, enterprise, startups, and soon to be introduced Elevate Shark Tank. The participants in the program will also be registered with the St. Christopher and Nevis Social Security Board.
For those who are not aware, the members of ALP are not registered with Social Security. During our consultations, this was a matter of concern for our participants, as if you would know, it's as if they have no work record at all. So it's very important for us, as we reintegrate them into the societal system, that they would also be registered as working persons and receive the benefits of Social Security.
The Elevate program will run for a period of 2 years. Still to come, 12 grade 6 students graduate from the Maude Crosse Preparatory School. The details right after this break.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023. From Wetfest to Food Fair, from Queen Show to Juve, Culturama 49, so you must be here.
From July 27th to August 8th, join us in Nevis for the Caribbean's greatest summer line, Culturama 49.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 49 years of mass and free. Culturama 2023. 49 years of mass.
Welcome back. The St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services resumed its summer safety program on Monday, July 3rd, 2023, after a 3-year hiatus. The opening ceremony took place at the Jessups Community Center, where Divisional Fire Officer Mavis Whyte-Archibald delivered brief remarks.
Now, I was told that a fire station without a fire call is a productive fire station. And if we are at the fire station and we get no fire calls, because we would have instilled what we learned in our citizens, and they too would be instilling that same principle in others. And I am really glad that we are back after 3 years due to the COVID pandemic, and we're going to do our best.
Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, implored the participants to learn as much as they can so they can in turn pass the information on to their parents as well as peers.
So I encourage the children who are here to absorb as much as you can during this camp, to learn as much as you can about safety and security, and to then take that message home to your parents, to your friends, to your older siblings, and to let them know what you would have learned here. I am particularly pleased because, as we know, we have had accidents in the past where children have accidentally started fires in the home, and as a consequence it has led to death sometimes, and certainly it has led to damage. And so you who are here have the opportunity to learn what to do and what not to do, and that I think is important. Fire, as I say, is a wonderful servant, but it is a terrible master. So we have to be able to use it and use it safely and securely. Now, as we all know, the hurricane season started on the 1st of June and goes each year until November. And so again, this workshop, this training camp is useful. It's all about safety because it comes at a time of year when our island is at most risk for natural disaster. And again, you children who are here will have the opportunity to hear from the experts, to learn from the experts, and to take those lessons back to your classmates, to your family members, and to your parents.
Premier Brantley also officially declared the program open.
I hope that you see here in this room fire officers who are demonstrating their commitment to the island, their commitment to service, and that you who are here might fall in love with it and decide that when I become an adult, that's exactly what I want to do. I too want to be a fire officer. Are there any potential fire officers here? Anybody who wants to be a fire officer? 1, 2, 3, 5. Mr. Archibald is 6. Are you not a fire officer yet? Still in training. Mr. Archibald, you have 6 youngsters. You see that? I'm really happy to see that, and I hope that you all have fun. And so, my duty, I'm told, is to declare this, the 2023 edition of the annual Summer Safety Program, put on by the St. Kitts Nevis Fire and Rescue Services here in Nevis, officially open.
Also at the head table were Pastor Sven Jeffers, who did the invocation, Fire Substation Officer Davron Clark, Master of Ceremonies, and Fire Officer Clement Hodge, who gave the vote of thanks. The areas to be covered in the program include fire safety, water safety, crime and violence, environmental health, traffic safety, disaster preparedness, and basic first aid. The program, geared towards primary school-aged children, will conclude on Friday, July 7th, 2023, with an awards ceremony. Embracing the extraordinary and leaving a legacy. That was the theme of the 2023 Maude Crosse Preparatory School graduation, an event that saw 12 students officially depart from the institution as they prepare for secondary school education. Superintendent Lornette Queeley encouraged the graduates to remain focused and constructive as they continue the journey towards their life's goals.
Students, graduating classes, you have gone through a short time here at the Maude Crosse Preparatory School. Your teachers have tried their best to mold you into the citizens that they want you to be. I want you, please, to hold dear to the teachings they have imparted. Do not ever forget, as you have been reminded time and time again, this might sound old-timeish, but honesty is still the best policy. As expensive as travel gets, manners can still take you around the world. It may not be without a penny, but it will see you through. Whatever you set your minds to is never beyond your reach. Boys and girls, students of the graduating classes of Maude Crosse Preparatory School, just do it.
Tafara Brooks emerged as the valedictorian of the Maude Crosse Preparatory Schools class of 2023.
As we continue our journey through life, I would like to suggest that you, 1, take your work seriously. When you work hard, you will always be successful and always have time left for leisure and play. 2, be respectful to your elders at all times. 3, be strong. Don't give in to negative peer pressure. As we leave these corridors, we take with us precious memories of this time. In the class or on an outing day. We also take with us the values that have been instilled in us to help us to be good citizens of our nation. Let us strive to do our best to stand out as former students of our beloved school wherever we go.
Tafara Brooks earned the Andrea Tyson Valedictorian Award, the Premier's Award for the Top Girl, as well as the Dr. Duana Pemberton Jeffers and Avalon Lab Best in Science Awards. Other outstanding students include Winnie Zeng, who earned the Leon Lescott Salutatorian Award, the Lorna Hunkins Mathematics Award, and the Tijani Carey Computer Technology Award. Raheem Brown, who earned the Premier's Award and the Makisha Watson Award for Top Boy, and the Gavincia Clark Science Award. Laquanya Doe, who earned the Honorable Eric Evelyn Social Studies Award, the Rondre Daniel Best in Science Award, the Reverend Ron Daniel and Seja Tyson Awards for Top Girl in Language Arts, and Angenique Pemberton, who earned the Delano Maynard Award for Excellent Work in Mathematics. The ceremony, which also celebrated 24 preschool students, was held under the patronage of Jarice Jones, Michelle Lawrence, Nigel Lescott, and Tamarel Brown. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liburd. Thank you for viewing.